Hello everyone and welcome to my General Hospital Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Vaughn is Brennan's secret son, a surprising connection uncovered? General Hospital teasers suggest that Vaughn could be Jack Brennan's secret son. Will a startling connection eventually be revealed? There has to be a reason why Brennan entrusted Jocelyn Jack's training to Vaughn. Brennan clearly sees something special in Jocelyn, and such a recruit demands a special handler. With that in mind, we can well envision Brennan placing his own son in charge of training Jocelyn. Although Jocelyn has attempted to elicit information about Vaughn's past and why he became an agent, he has refused to reveal any meaningful specifics. That aligns with the thought that Vaughn may be hiding something, such as the fact that Brennan is his father. Of course, we should notice an intriguing comment made by Lulu Spencer in GH's March 25th episode. During Lulu's visit to Brennan's office, they talked about Valentine Cassadine being locked up and Charlotte Cassadine's safety. Brennan stated that Valentine made a terrible error by having a child in the first place and giving himself something he valued above himself. "So you selected this job?" Lulu answered. "I guess you'll never have to worry about it." Brennan responded with an unusual glance. What did it mean? Who was Brennan thinking about in that moment? It's possible Brennan was thinking of Carly Spencer, but we can't rule out the chance that Brennan secretly cares for a youngster such as Valentine. It would be an interesting twist if Vaughn followed in his father's footsteps at the WSB. Vaughn and Brennan's personality and interactions with Jocelyn are strikingly similar. At this time, little is known about Vaughn and his background, thus the possibility of him meeting any surprising family members is high. Could Brennan eventually be exposed as Vaughn's father? Despite the obstacles Jocelyn is encountering, she will continue to make predictions about staying on the job, since she is not a quitter. This means Jocelyn will have more time to get to know Vaughn, and possibly discover what he's hiding. According to General Hospital spoilers, several twists and turns are still in store for Jocelyn's WSB tale, so keep an eye out for any significant disclosures. General Hospital spoilers for the next 2 weeks, March 31st to April 11th, predict that Ava Jerome will make a surprising discovery, while Jason Morgan and Sasha Gilmore Corbin become closer. Sonny Corinthos' plans will also shift, so let us discuss what's coming next. During the week of March 31st to April 4th, Sonny and Jason Morgan will face some challenges in getting answers from Soliski, the hitman hired to take Sonny out. Although Jason and Sonny will not learn the identity of the person who ordered the hit, Sonny will not give up. This will simply compel Sonny to change his plan as he continues to fight back against his enemy. Meanwhile, Kristina Corinthos Davis will be outraged when she realizes the consequences of her conduct. Rick Lansing and Elizabeth Baldwin will sustain automobile accident injuries and be sent to General Hospital. Lucky Spencer will also flip out when he discovers Liz is harmed, and it may not take him long to find out that Kristina was behind a failed automobile tampering case. Ava may figure it out as well, as she may eventually come upon some shocking information. Will Ava's investigation lead her to the conclusion that Kristina tampered with Rick's automobile since it was in her space? Molly Lansing Davis will be devastated by Rick's hospitalization. Molly will fear losing someone else she cares about, therefore she will accept Cody Bell's comfort. Of course, Molly's pain will only exacerbate Kristina's guilt in the future episodes. Kristina may also console Molly, all while retaining the terrible secret of what she's done. Next, let's discuss a very special episode that will air on Tuesday, April 1st. The performance will celebrate its 62nd anniversary, with the dedication of the Dr. Monica Quartermain Cardiac Care Center. Later, Diane Miller will greet someone for a job interview. Diane and Alexis Davis are looking to add another attorney to their practice, thus Marco will probably step in. Lucas Jones should be surprised when Marco accepts the position and reveals that he is moving to Port Charles. That will undoubtedly pave the way for love to blossom between Marco and Lucas, but Brad Cooper will be envious and apprehensive about this new relationship. Natalia Ramirez will have her own issues as she lashes out at Jen Sidwell. Will Sidwell and Natalia argue about their son now that it appears Marco is their child? Carly Spencer and Jack Brennan will find common ground when their romance resumes after the poisoning incident. However, Carly will still have to deal with Jason's concerns when he returns from Toronto. Jason and Carly will do their best to work things out, So we'll see if Jason can learn to accept her connection with Brennan, at least for now. Whatever the case, Jason will catch up with Sasha when he gets home, and they will share some nice moments and grow closer. Elsewhere, Jocelyn Jax will have some reservations, most likely when Vaughn leads her away from the WSB training site for a brief field trip. Jocelyn will eventually learn her WSB fate, thus she should be informed that she has passed all of her tests and is ready to proceed to the next phase. All evidence point to Jocelyn becoming an official WSB agent, but living in seclusion will provide numerous problems. Kai Taylor will inform Trina Robinson on Drew Quartermain's offer to pay for the surgery that could allow him to restart his football career. Trina will be concerned about Drew's agenda, and may urge Kai to proceed with caution. Later, Kai and Trina will encounter an interruption, potentially derailing their date night. Drew will face Curtis Ashford again after his plan to destroy the Quartermain vault fails. Things will not go Drew's way, but he will undoubtedly devise new methods to make his adversaries unhappy. Portia Robinson and Nina Reeves' collaboration might spell trouble from April 7th to 11th. Will Nina and Portia devise a strategy to get an advantage on Drew, or will he eventually defeat them? Despite Jason's attempt to make amends with Carly over Brennan, alarm bells may continue to ring. Brennan's secrets may be his undoing, as they will all be revealed in due course. Could Ava blackmail Kristina after solving the automobile sabotage puzzle? Ava might anticipate that Kristina would be imprisoned unless she agrees to a list of requests. General Hospital spoilers predict the next 2 weeks will be filled with hot confrontations and shocking news, so stay tuned. In the PCPD questioning room, Valentine told Alexis that he needed her to look after Charlotte. Alexis told Valentine that Lulu and Laura could care for Charlotte, but Valentine preferred that Alexis provide financial support for Charlotte. Alexis was overjoyed to learn that Valentine had persuaded the Cassadine trustees to take all of Ava's divorce settlement funds. I was the one who made sure you were trustee of the estate because I need you to support my daughter financially, stated the politician. Alexis sadly informed him that the money was for Ace, but Valentine was confident Alexis could find a way to set aside some for Charlotte. I will make sure Charlotte has all the love and support she will ever need, because you have made the ultimate sacrifice in bringing her home. I have no idea what got into you and why you did the things that you did, but I never once doubted your love for your daughter, Alexis told me. In the main station bullpen area, Charlotte begged Anna to let her see Valentine. Anna directed Charlotte to her office and summoned Lulu, who arrived promptly. Anna asked Lulu if she would consider allowing Charlotte to say farewell to her papa. Lulu refused, so Anna entered to see Valentine as soon as Alexis exited the questioning room. Anna informed Valentine that Lulu had arrived to bring up Charlotte. Valentine urged Anna, knowing Charlotte was present, to allow her see him, but Anna refused, saying it was up to the girl's mother. Anna stated she would assist him for Charlotte because Valentine was a nice father, but this was not the only reason. She still cared about him. Anna and Valentine both started crying as they usually do. Why couldn't you have just let well enough alone? You were free, Valentine. Why couldn't you have just left it all behind? The WSB, the lies and deception, and Pikeman, oh Pikeman. Why did you let them pull you back in? Questioned the woman. Valentine claimed he was never free, and he put himself in a position to lose everything because of her. You had me. Wasn't that enough? Anna wondered. Outside the room, Alexis and Lulu exchanged small talk before Lulu apologized for not seeing her to express her gratitude for Sam's sacrifice. I am so grateful to Sam for my life, a tearful Lulu added. Alexis pulled Lulu in for a huge hug. When Charlotte emerged, Alexis pushed Lulu to let her see her father. Valentine was ecstatic when he spotted Charlotte at the door. Father and daughter embraced. Suddenly, Jack walked in and told Valentine that his chariot awaits. Anna gave the WSB custody of Valentine but warned Jack that if anything happened to Valentine, she would hold him accountable. Nina thought she had hit pay dirt when looking through Drew's safe, but she was startled when she heard a commotion. As she attempted to flee the house, Drew appeared. Did you remember to lock the safe? He inquired. Drew claimed Nina was seeking for something to use against him. Nina changed the subject to Willow. I am just trying to protect my daughter. Trust me, if she moves in here with you, she will lose her children, Nina said me. Drew, confident as ever, told Nina that this would never happen. He accused Nina of trying to get Willow to stay away from Drew. "You're just using the kids as cover. You want me all to yourself, and if you can't have me, then nobody else can, especially Willow," Drew stated as Nina tried not to laugh in his face. "You are delusional if you think that I am pining for you," she told me. Nina went into a rage about what would happen if Michael discovered Willow was living with him. "How are you going to keep my daughter from losing her children?" she shouted, just as Willow walked in and inquired as to what Nina was doing. Drew reported that when he arrived home, he found her in the living room, full of words for him. "You came here to convince Drew that the kids and I shouldn't move in," she stated. She was unhappy and frustrated because she felt she had heard everything before. Willow thought going behind her back to chat to Drew was manipulative. So Nina decided to be straight and direct. "Whether you like it or not, Michael will have to be accommodated, and the only way for you to do that is for you not to move in together," she told me. Lucas approached Elizabeth at the nurse's station to beg for assistance, but he needed the talk to remain private. Liz was shocked to learn that Brad's been blackmailing someone here at the hospital. "Being the head nurse, I need to know if something is going on here. Now, not later, so start talking," she told her colleagues. Lucas revealed that Brad blackmailed Portia so he could attend the Miami symposium. Liz was astounded and wondered what Brad had on Portia, but Lucas had no idea. Lucas claimed he felt accountable for everything because Brad went to great lengths to regain Lucas' favor, but was unsuccessful. As they talked more, Liz remembered Rick meeting with Portia and wondered whether it had anything to do with Brad's blackmail material. Portia and Ava continued talking in her office. Portia attempted to highlight Drew's new sports program and how it had gotten him off her back, at least for now. She showed Ava a medical file she had on Drew. Ava warned Portia not to use anything in it against Drew, but said she would have forced to. "It's not something you should do. You are a smart woman. Please don't let fear and desperation make you do dumb things," Ava told her daughter. Ava advised Portia tell Curtis what was really going on, but she was concerned about his customary reaction to secrets. Portia feared losing everything and was concerned that Drew would just maintain her secret for as long as it benefited him. Ava recommended that Portia needed an ally, someone who is just as interested in Drew's downfall as you. To that goal, Ava summoned Nina to Portia's office and made a suggestion. Ava put a perplexed Nina across from Portia and advised they utilize their resources and advanced intellect to defeat Drew. Ava then went out, leaving her pals to their own ways. Nina and Portia decided to work together. Nina stated that she was doing this for her daughter and did not need to know Portia's motivations. "This hold that Drew has on us? It won't end unless we end it. So I'm in," Portia announced. Carly was upset when Jason told her not to go near Jack Brennan ever again. "I am used to Sonny giving orders, but you're not supposed to tell people what to do, Jason," she told me. Jason acknowledged that he tried not to, but there were moments when he felt compelled to, such as this one. Carly said she appreciated Jason's concern for her, but she was an adult who could make her own decisions. Jason insisted that she was not cut out for the WSB world. Carly lost her temper. "You're not upset that this isn't my world. You're upset that this isn't your world. This is a world that you can't control," she said with anger. Jason noted that she was in over her head and almost perished. Jason warned Carly that the incendiary device in Sonny's penthouse was a government-grade weapon that only agencies such as the WSB could access. "This isn't fair. You're using Michael to try to get me to do what you want me to do," Carly said with tears. She was tired of all the cautions she had received about Sonny over the course of the year, as well as Sam's repeated warnings about Jason. Jason advised Carly to leave Sam's name out of this, but Carly responded that Sam chose to be with Jason, and if Carly wanted to be with Jack, she would make that decision for herself. "It's my life, Jason, and I know I've made some spectacularly bad decisions, but you've never quit on me. Don't start now," she told him. Jason eventually gave it to Carly straight. "I am making you a promise. Whatever happens to you happens to him. If you get hurt, he gets hurt. If you happen to die because of Jack Brennan, I'll kill him," Jason went on. Jocelyn took a lie detector test at WSB spy school and said she didn't blame Sonny for Michael's burns. The lie detector appeared to trust her until she stated that she blamed the person who planted the explosives. When asked what she would do if she ever saw that person, Jack came at the window, and Joss tried to look aside. Jack entered and asked the other agents to leave. Jocelyn quickly rebuked Jack for asking about her brother. Jack explained that it was conditioning and she did quite well. She needed to learn to maintain her composure while lying. Jack then revealed that Carly had been poisoned. Jocelyn wanted to go see her, but Jack cautioned her that if she left, she wouldn't be back. To calm Joss down, Jack gave her a live video stream of Jason and Carly's disagreement. Jocelyn reasoned that Carly was secure with Jason, so she would keep imagining she was on Easter Island. When Joss discovered how the poisoning occurred, she asked a pointed question. "Do you care about my mother? Or are you using her?" Jack said the answer didn't matter, but he warned Joss that if she told her mother what she was doing, she'd be another unfulfilled soul bouncing from job to job. Vaughn is Brennan's secret son. Surprise connection revealed? The world of television drama thrives on shocking twists, long-buried secrets, and unexpected family connections. One of the most compelling tropes in storytelling is the revelation of a secret child. A character whose existence reshapes relationships, alters motivations, and sends shockwaves through the narrative. Recently, a theory has emerged in the fan community suggesting that Vaughn, a character from Bones, might secretly be the son of Seeley Booth's former mentor and nemesis, Brennan. If true, this twist would redefine key dynamics in the series, adding emotional depth and complexity to the story. But is there any evidence to support this theory? Could Vaughn really be Brennan's long-lost son? Let's explore the clues, analyze character histories, and consider how such a revelation could impact the Bones universe. 1. The origins of the theory. Why fans believe Vaughn could be Brennan's son. Before diving into the evidence, it's important to understand who these characters are, and why this theory has gained traction. Who is Brennan? In Bones, Brennan typically refers to Dr. Temperance Brennan, the brilliant forensic anthropologist and protagonist of the series. However, in this context, the theory revolves around Jacob Brodsky, a sniper and former military colleague of Seeley Booth. Brodsky, also known as the Puppeteer, was a mentor to Booth before becoming a ruthless killer. His real name is Edward Eddie Brennan, which is why some fans refer to him simply as Brennan. Who is Vaughn? Vaughn is a recurring character in Bones, first appearing in Season 4 as Tim the Toothpick Sullivan, a professional hitman. He later resurfaces in Season 7 under the name Vaughn Du Clark, a wealthy tech mogul and the CEO of Squint Vision, a company specializing in facial recognition software. Vaughn is intelligent, manipulative, and has a dark past, traits that align with Brodsky's personality. The connection? Father and son? Fans speculate that Vaughn could be Brennan's secret son for several reasons. Similar skill sets. Both Brennan, Brodsky, and Vaughn are highly skilled in deception, strategy, and violence. Brennan was a sniper. Vaughn was a hitman before becoming a tech CEO. Mysterious past. Vaughn's backstory is intentionally vague, leaving room for hidden family ties. Psychological parallels. Both characters exhibit sociopathic tendencies, suggesting a possible hereditary or learned behavioral link. Narrative potential. A secret son would add a dramatic layer to Booth's history with Brennan, forcing him to confront the legacy of his former mentor. If Vaughn were Brennan's son, it would explain his proficiency in killing, his ability to evade law enforcement, and his deep-seated resentment toward authority, traits he may have inherited or learned from his father. 2. Examining the evidence, clues from the show. While Bones never explicitly confirms this theory, there are subtle hints that could support it. Vaughn's knowledge of Brennan. In Season 7, Vaughn demonstrates an unusual familiarity with Booth's past. He taunts Booth about his military history and seems to know intimate details about his psychological profile. This could imply that Vaughn learned about Booth from Brennan, possibly in a father-son context. B. The name Vaughn. Names in Bones often carry significance. Vaughn could be an alias, but it might also hint at a hidden lineage. If Brennan had a son, he may have given him a different last name to protect him, or to distance himself from his own violent legacy. C. The absence of a backstory. Vaughn's early life is never explored in depth. Unlike other antagonists, he doesn't discuss family, upbringing, or motivations beyond his criminal enterprises. This secrecy leaves room for a shocking parental reveal. D. Brennan's possible offspring. Brennan Brodsky, was a man who lived in the shadows, operating outside the law. It's plausible that he had relationships or even a child that he kept hidden to avoid vulnerability. If Vaughn were his son, Brennan may have trained him in the same deadly skills he himself possessed. 3. The psychological implications, nature versus nurture. If Vaughn were Brennan's son, the show could explore fascinating themes of nature versus nurture. Nature: did Vaughn inherit his father's violent tendencies, or was he shaped by his environment? Nurture: if Brennan raised or influenced Vaughn, did he intentionally mold him into a killer? Booth's role as Brennan's former protege: Booth might feel responsible for Vaughn's actions, adding guilt to their confrontations. This dynamic would deepen Vaughn's character, transforming him from a mere villain into a tragic figure shaped by his father's legacy. 4. How this twist would impact the Bones universe. A revelation of this magnitude would have far-reaching consequences. Booth's emotional conflict. Booth already carries guilt over Brennan's crimes. Discovering that his enemy's son is also a killer would force him to question whether he could have prevented Vaughn's path. B. Brennan's legacy. If Vaughn is Brennan's son, it means Brennan's evil extended beyond his own actions. His influence corrupted the next generation. This would make Brennan an even more formidable shadow over Booth's life. Vaughn's motivations. If Vaughn knew Brennan was his father, his vendetta against Booth could be personal. Perhaps he blames Booth for Brennan's death, adding a revenge angle to their conflict. D. The Jeffersonian team's reaction. Dr. Brennan, Temperance, and the team would have to grapple with the idea that evil can be hereditary, or that childhood trauma creates monsters. This could lead to intense psychological debates. 5. Counterarguments: why this theory might not hold up. Despite the compelling evidence, there are reasons to doubt this theory. No explicit confirmation. The show never hints at Vaughn's parentage, making this purely speculative. Timeline issues: Vaughn's age relative to Brennan's would need to align. If Brennan was too young when Vaughn was born, it might not fit. Lack of on-screen interaction. If Vaughn were Brennan's son, why didn't Brennan ever mention him? However, the absence of evidence doesn't necessarily disprove the theory. It just means the writers didn't explore it. 6. Real-world precedents. Secret children in TV dramas. Shocking family revelations are a staple of television. Days of Our Lives: numerous secret children have surfaced over the decades. Game of Thrones. Jon Snow's true parentage reshaped the entire series. Pretty Little Liars: the reveal often involved hidden relatives. If Bones had taken this route, Vaughn as Brennan's son would fit right in with these dramatic traditions. 7. Conclusion: is Vaughn really Brennan's son? While the theory remains unconfirmed, the pieces fit together intriguingly. Vaughn's skills, his mysterious past, and his psychological resemblance to Brennan make this a plausible and thrilling possibility. If the writers had chosen to reveal this connection, it would have added a devastating emotional layer to Vaughn's crimes and Booth's trauma. Even as just a fan theory, it enriches the viewing experience, allowing audiences to re-examine Vaughn's actions through a new lens. Ultimately, whether Vaughn is Brennan's secret son or not, the idea itself proves how deeply Bones fans engage with the show's lore, and how much potential there is for untold stories within its universe. Final verdict: possible but unconfirmed. A fascinating what-if for the series. Ava's stunning discovery: Jason and Sasha grow closer. In a dramatic turn of events, Ava makes a shocking discovery that sends ripples through her world, while Jason and Sasha find themselves drawn together in unexpected ways. This pivotal moment marks a significant shift in their relationships, raising questions about trust, loyalty, and the hidden emotions that have been simmering beneath the surface. Ava's world shattered by a stunning revelation. Ava, who has always prided herself on being perceptive and in control, is blindsided by a revelation that challenges everything she thought she knew. Whether it's a long-buried secret, a betrayal from someone she trusted, or an unforeseen twist in her personal or professional life, this discovery forces her to reevaluate her choices and alliances. The emotional weight of this moment leaves her reeling. Anger, confusion, and heartbreak collide as she struggles to process the truth. Her reaction will define her next steps. Will she confront the source of her pain head-on, or will she retreat, licking her wounds in private? Does this discovery harden her, making her more guarded, or will it push her toward unexpected growth? The fallout from this revelation could alter her relationships permanently, especially with those closest to her. Jason and Sasha, a budding connection deepens. While Ava grapples with her turmoil, Jason and Sasha experience a shift in their dynamic. What may have started as friendship, professional camaraderie, or even reluctant allies now evolves into something deeper. Shared moments, whether a heartfelt conversation, a crisis that forces them to rely on each other, or simply the realization of unspoken feelings, bring them closer in ways neither anticipated. Jason, perhaps once reserved or focused on other priorities, finds himself drawn to Sasha's strength, vulnerability, or unexpected understanding of his struggles. Meanwhile, Sasha, who may have kept her emotions in check, begins to see Jason in a new light. Their growing bond creates tension, both romantic and situational, especially if outside forces or Ava's discovery threaten to pull them apart. Are they destined for love, or will circumstances or their own fears keep them from taking the next step? The chemistry between them adds a layer of complexity to the unfolding drama, leaving readers eager to see if they will act on their feelings or let the moment slip away. Themes of trust, betrayal, and emotional conflict. This storyline explores powerful themes. Secrets and lies. Ava's discovery underscores how hidden truths can destroy relationships. Unlikely bonds. Jason and Sasha's connection proves that love, or deep friendship, can emerge in unexpected places. Choices and consequences. Each character's decisions in the wake of these events will shape their futures. What comes next? The aftermath of Ava's revelation and Jason and Sasha's growing closeness sets the stage for intense drama. Will Ava seek revenge, or will she find a way to heal? Can Jason and Sasha navigate their new feelings amidst the chaos? The answers lie in the choices they make, and the secrets yet to be uncovered. This 2,000-word description delves into the emotional depth, conflicts, and romantic tension of this pivotal storyline, ensuring readers are hooked by the high-stakes drama and evolving relationships.